about this time, in the fall of 1982, in I think at least one supermarket in Chicago, that the best they can figure, someone injected cyanide into the tablets, and several people in the Chicago area end up dying, and it created quite a panic, not only in the Chicago area, but because Tylenol was such a successful brand throughout the country. Their legal counsel, and from what I heard, the FBI as well, said maybe you shouldn't recall this product when that came up as a discussion point, because this will look like some crazy person can bring a major corporation to its knees. So James Burke, who was then the CEO, in consultation with his top executives, did in fact withdraw Tylenol, and not only did they withdraw it from the shelves, they promoted the fact that they were withdrawing it. It was on all the news programs. But the point Burke made was their credo, which is a well-known document put forth by Robert Wood Johnson, who is the founder of J&J in the 40s, has 4 paragraphs. The first sentence of the first line of the first paragraph says, we are responsible to the doctors, nurses, patients, mothers, fathers, others who use our product. And Burke's point was we were violating the first line of the credo. And therefore, he said, we wanted to pull the product off the market. Yes, I think it's not only viewed as a textbook example in the crisis management area, but in my field of business ethics, I think it's the gold standard by which other similar kinds of decisions are evaluated, because J&J quickly recalled the product, brought the product off the market, and then in a number of months re-entered the product or reintroduced the product with an advertising campaign. And I think that this is something that we can learn from today, that having at least empathy for consumers and understanding that if there's consumer health and safety issues, you need to go that extra mile. As an ethics professor, I don't think it is, but I know in actual fact it sometimes is. When there's a lot of pressure by Wall Street or pressure to make the numbers in the short term, cutting corners, or if you can get away with not doing a recall. I'm not going to sit in judgment of Mattel, but maybe they were a little reluctant to do recall because it involves so many of their products. But I believe there's so much pressure, the market, financial markets, as well as competition, but executives need to think about the long term, and I think that's what Johnson & Johnson, that's why we're still talking about it 25 years later. They could see the long-term implications of them hiding the, issue. They couldn't hide the fact that people died, but maybe hiding behind saying this is a good brand, we didn't do anything wrong. Rather, they took it upon themselves to be proactive, and I think that's another reason that being long-term oriented and being proactive and being transparent are all things that executives should consider.